November saw Tamanoi Stable's Masahito Shiraishi gain Division 2 promotion by the skin of his chattering teeth, via a judges' conference called by his own coach. January thus introduced him to a new sumo world, one of money, attendance and ceremonial aprons, a new dark green silk belt, and even a new ring name, Tohakuryu, White Dragon of the East. With such changes surely came bigger aspirations as to the type of fighter he wishes to be. Images of brawny arms blasting famous foes into the audience or downing them with sublime throws. Every second division newcomer is free to idealize, and I'm convinced most of them do, until reality bites. Ryuko, promoted from 13 rungs below him last time, was supposed to be his easiest opponent. Yet he was trounced and cast into a state of fear. Fear of his privileges being revoked, with the loss of just 7 more bouts. Tohakuryu was noticeably taut on day 2. And thanked his lucky stars that Yago, promoted with him and also starting with a loss, was even more tense than he. A more relaxed Yago had of course opened up distance to pull him down in November. And on day 3, he chose not even to charge. He famously did that in just his second match as a pro, and got booed for it. But then, just as now, he was unrepentant. Every bone of Tohakuryu's smallish frame unites behind the simple goal of survival, and does what it has to do. He knew it would be hard going against Ura, who for the second tournament running easily found a way under his thrusts. And on day 5, against the far bulkier Hakuyozan, his shoves had less impact than a fly swatter on this raging bull. He was alarmed by the ease with which Hakuyozan pinned his neck and torpedoed his chest, 2 things to absolutely avoid in future bouts, 6 of which had to be won. On day 6 then, Tohakuryu was resolved to do more from the side. And after 3 attempts at a pull-down from the left, it was actually this right parry which sent Oho stumbling, setting him up for the push-out. In his reunion with Takagenji the next day, he again pulled from the left, this time successfully. But he knew he would have no such joy against unbeaten Tsurugisho on the middle Sunday. Week 2 began in earnest with this match against fellow struggler Nishikigi. And a glorious elbow pin hurried him into a failed pull, which allowed free access to his chest. Now needing a daunting 4 wins from his final 6 to stay up, what do you think young Tohakuryu did? seemingly injured Tohakuryu could hardly stay up when pulled like that. On day 11, he got a lucky draw against 3rd Division Kitaharima, even smaller than he, and often pushed out when cleanly hit. Hideno Umi, still chasing the title, was a far tougher prospect though. A very unusual slap from close quarters failed to save him from that constrictive inside right, which steered him into the path of the spearing left. With his next match also against a title chaser, Daishomaru, his survival hopes looked slim. But looks can be deceptive. Yet again, Tohakuryu's simple is best approach worked. Another win gained with a pull from the left. And whilst win number 7 came easily, win number 8 came through no effort at all. Churano Umi's concussion in this bout here, rendering him unfit for day 14 and obliged to default. Whereas Ryuko and Oho had stuck to their ideals and failed miserably, Tohakuryu's ultra-practical approach had kept his rank. He could thus relax on the final day and freely move where the mood took him. Until, that is, Dayamami's scooping left arm took over. Tohakuryu deserves credit for eking out enough wins to retain his salary, but can't hope to get away with the same one-handed trick forever. The 2nd Division field will be much stronger next time, and so must he be.